only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
following is a presentation of VFA Sports.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to BFA Sports. I'm Steve Westcott. Today we come to you live from Williamstown High School for a Tri-County playoff matchup between the Williamstown Braves, coming in with a record of 7 wins and 16 losses under head coach Adam D'Andrea. And the visiting team today will be the GLASSBORO High School Bulldogs. Coach is Mr. Lionel Payne. Their record is 8 wins and 14 losses. Both of these, GLASSBORO High School comes in with a little bit of a roller coaster season, up and down. Getting a win on occasion and then suffering a couple, and then getting a win and suffering a couple. Williamstown Braves' future is looking up. I know the record is 7 wins and 16 losses. However, they're coming in with 7 wins off of a 2-win season, and this future is looking bright for the Williamstown Braves. At this time, before we get underway, of course, we have the pregame festivities. Let's go to Williamstown High School public address announcer, Mr. Dave Geyer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Williamstown High School, home of the Braves. Today's Tri-County Conference Tournament first round matchup features the Bulldogs of GLASSBORO High School against your Williamstown Braves. Before we're now starting lineups, we go a few reminders. There's no smoking or tobacco allowed anywhere on school grounds. There's no food and drink allowed inside the gym. The refreshment stand and restrooms are located in the lobby, and students are not permitted to leave and re-enter the building. Finally, the following public service announcement is required to be read at all NJSIA sanctioned events. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. Could subject the violator to ejection and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. And now it's time for today's starting lineups. First, visiting Bulldogs of GLASSBORO High School. At guard, number 3 is senior Kenny Smith. At forward, number 0, a sophomore, Xavier Saab. At guard, number 11, a junior, Will Foggins. At forward, number 21, a junior, Aiden Harris. And at forward, number 2, a junior, Tay Thomas. GLASSBORO's coach by Mr. Lionel Payne. His assistants are Kyrie Myers and Jason Torres. And now, ladies and gentlemen, starting line for your Williamstown Braves. At forward, number 5, a senior, Josh Roberts. At forward, number 35, a junior, Braden Covington. At guard, number 4, a freshman, Tyson Foreman. At guard, number 14, a senior, Drew Schnapp. And at guard, number 12, a senior, Reggie Brown. Your Braves are coached by Mr. Adam D'Andrea, Cesar, Andy Scott, George Pearson, AJ Cisco.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
back to Williamstown High School. Once again, thank you for tuning into BFA Sports for a Tri-County Conference playoff matchup between the Glassboro High School Bulldogs and the Williamstown Braves. Let's go over, in case you missed it, tonight's starting lineup. Starting for Glassboro, number 3, Kenny Smith. Number 0, Xavier Sabb. Number 2, Tay Thomas. Number 11, Will Boggins. And number 21, Adian Harris. And for the Braves of Williamstown, under head coach Adam D'Andrea, they're starting number 4, the freshman Tyson Foreman. Number 5, Josh Roberts. Number 12, Reggie Brown. Number 14, Drew Schnapp. And number 35, the junior forward, Braden Covington. Both teams here with a lot of similarities. Both want to get up and down the floor. Both want to play transition, fast break basketball. Both want to do it from the defensive end in order to get themselves out in transition. And this will be a fast-paced and high-action-packed game here between Williamstown and Glassboro. We're underway. Glassboro wins the tap. Kenny Smith to the rim and lays it in. You're going to hear Kenny Smith's name a lot. He's one of South Jersey's better players. Lays it in, and he's got an early bucket, 2-0 Glassboro. A little bit of a zone look here by the Bulldogs of Glassboro. Little 2-3. Foreman has it, kicks it to the corner. Now Brown. Cross to the elbow to Covington. Covington retreat dribble behind the three-point line, gets it back up top. Foreman to the opposite wing to Brown. Skip pass, Covington. Back up top to Foreman. He looked to let it fly, but decided not to. Reggie Brown, dribble drive, baseline, 16-footer, up and good. Kenny Smith scores for Glassboro. Reggie Brown answers for 2, and we're locked up at 2. Ball's in the hands of Boggins. Boggins looks to dribble drive, retreats dribble. Foreman playing tough defense there on Boggins. Now he does drive, tries to kick it to the paint. It goes all the way back out. It's off of Glassboro, and the turnover by the Bulldogs will give the ball to the Braves of Williamstown. Reggie Brown has it. Now it's a 1-2-2 look, and they're trapping out of the 1-2-2 look is Glassboro. Already a switch in defense. It went from 2-3 to 1-2-2. Little half-court trap here by the Bulldogs defensively. Williamstown so far so good. Brown with the skip past the Foreman. His three-point field goal is up and short. Rebound comes down to Tay Thomas for Glassboro. Gets it into the hands of Kenny Smith, who crosses the timeline. Pass to the wing to Xavier Sabb. Another really good player for the Bulldogs. Back to Kenny Smith. Three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Good box outs and good rebounds by the Braves. Reggie Brown in transition, trying to get all the way to the rim. Kicks it back out to Covington. Back to Brown. Skip pass to the corner to Schnapp. He lets a three-point field goal go. That's no good. Offensive rebound, however, is gathered by Roberts. His shot attempt is blocked. Back in transition comes Glassboro. And we have a foul on the play. Perfect example of what we said in our intro of turning defense into offense. Glassboro no sooner gets the rebound, and they're off and out in transition. The foul was on Williamstown's Tyson Foreman. That's the freshman's first, and it's Williamstown team first. We have a player down on the other side of the baseline, or behind the baseline, I should say. And it looks as though that is Xavier Sabb. Who's down on the play. Head coach Lionel Payne out with the Williamstown trainer. Sabb looks like he's up, hobbling on what would be a left ankle. And we'll see if he's able to continue. That would be a big loss for the Bulldogs if, in fact, he can't go. But let's certainly hope he can, because, again, it's a treat watching Sabb play. It is also a treat watching Kenny Smith play. Sabb's still in the same spot he was when he got up, trying to walk this one off. Our officials tonight, our head referee is Mr. Bill Kolbaum Jr. Our officials are Mr. Tim Meadows and Mr. Mike Cook. Sabb is returning to the sideline. It does appear as though he's able to put some more weight on it as we speak. Checking into the game is number 5, Devon Barr. We're ready to get underway. If you're just joining us, the foul was on Foreman. His first, team first. We're in a 2-2 tie. 6:03 left here in the first. Lob passes lobbed out to Thomas. Kicks it to Barr, now to the corner to Kenny Smith. Back up top, and Glassboro will reset. Smith looks to get to the baseline, bounce pass to the space, to the post. It's turned over. Foreman in transition. He looks to raise from 15 feet. Does so, but can't get it to go. Back in transition comes Glassboro after the defensive rebound. Smith at the rim. Layup is up and no good. We have an out-of-bounds call, and the ball will belong to the Braves of Williamstown. Now Williamstown looks as though they want to pick up a little bit more full court, and it is full court. It's like a 1-1-2 or 1-1-3 full court press here. And it looked like they wanted to trap at half court, but didn't do so. Foreman's three-point field goal is no good. However, the rebound is chased down by Reggie Brown. Roberts has it at the elbow. And there's a double dribble violation as he dribbled it to gather it and then dribbled it when he took off to the rim. Thus the double dribble, and it'll be Glassboro possession. Still at 2-2, couple minutes in here. Tri-County playoff matchup between Glassboro and Williamstown. Kenny Smith now looks as though he's hobbling a little bit. He just on that drive when he retreat dribbled back out, he looked like he turned his ankle on the defender of Williamstown. Into the paint is number 11, Will Boggins. He throws it back out to Kenny Smith. However, Kenny Smith not moving well, and he couldn't gather it and catch it. Turnover by Glassboro. Williamstown with the basketball, and now Glassboro is without their two best players as we speak. Kenny Smith just came off. Xavier Saab came off on an injury on the baseline. Williamstown possession. Roberts has it. Foreman on the curl. They can't get it to him. Schnapp pops behind the three-point lane. That three-point field goal is up and banked in by Drew Schnapp. They wanted to get Foreman on the curl. They couldn't do so. Drew Schnapp popped. They found him, and he knocked it down. Banked it in. Banks are open here today in Williamstown. Pass by Glassboro is stolen by Foreman. Here comes Williamstown in transition. Dribble drive with the right hand. Layup is up and no good. Rebound to number 1, Alex Adelaide of Glassboro. Will Boggins has the basketball. He's looking at a 2-3 zone of Williamstown now. Pass to the foul line to number 21, Adian Harris. He turns it over. Back comes Schnapp. Throw ahead to Reggie Brown. Reggie Brown gets it in the corner. Kicks it back out to Schnapp. He'll try again from the same spot he just made one, and this one goes down as well. Drew Schnapp with back-to-back threes from just left of the top of the key. It gives the Braves of Williamstown an 8-2 lead with 3:50 left in the first. Timeout Glassboro. We'll take it with them.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
We're back at Williamstown High School. It was 2-2 for the first 3 minutes of this contest, 4 minutes of this contest. However, Drew Schnapp hit back-to-back threes, giving the Williamstown Braves a 6-point lead. Glassboro with the basketball. Into the hands of Barr. Barr wants to dribble penetrate, kicks it to Adelaide. Adelaide back to Boggins. Boggins goes into the paint. Ball is lost, however, and now stolen by Williamstown. Schnapp has it. Kicks it to number 3, Kason Matthews, who just checked into the game. Matthews to Covington. Covington up top to Reggie Brown. Brown being covered by Adelaide. He now kicks it to Covington, back to Brown. Around the horn to Matthews. Matthews finds Josh Roberts. He goes down the paint. He can't score. That shot is blocked. Back comes Boggins in transition for Glassboro. Gets to the rim and is fouled. Block shot by Glassboro on the defensive end. Boggins was able to gather it after the block shot, get himself in transition. Got all the way to the rim and drew the foul. It'll be Kason Matthews first. That's Williamstown's second here of the first quarter. Boggins will shoot 2 at the line. Can't get the first one to go. Checking back in is Kenny Smith, which is a great sign if you're a Glassboro Bulldog fan. It's a great sign if you're a South Jersey High School basketball fan, because Smith is just a flat-out player. Boggins has another. Still 8-2 Williamstown. That one is up. The second one is up and no good as well. Rebound to Ozias Williams, and he gets it to Brown. Brown crosses the timeline. Man-to-man defense being played now by Glassboro. Covington can't find Williams. Gets it to Brown, and now back to Covington. Up top, Kason Matthews dribble drive, and no good. Around the rim and out. Drew Schnapp with the offensive rebound, and he gets tied up. There's a jump ball, and it'll belong to Williamstown. Williamstown inbounds. Elijah Betts to Reggie Brown. Three-point field goal is up and no good. Betts, good job chasing down the rebound, and he's fouled. Elijah Betts came all the way from the near corner to the top of the key to chase down that rebound, staying active on the offensive end, rewarded for his efforts, and good effort it was by Betts, and he's fouled on the play. That foul's on Kenny Smith. That's his first and Glassboro's first. 2:30 left in the first. 8-2 Williamstown. Matthews with the basketball. Dribbles to the foul line, kicks it back out to Williams. He dribbles down and kicks it back out to Betts. Now back to Williams. Schnapp to Ozias Williams. Three-point field goal is up and no good. However, he chases down his own rebound. Dribble drive, that's no good. Glassboro with the rebound, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Barr, who gets it to Adelaide. Kenny Smith has it, kicks to the corner. Devon Barr gets it back out to Smith. Now to Adelaide. Into the corner to Barr. Barr gives a good head and ball fake into the paint and knocks down a 13-footer. Devon Barr gives a head and ball fake, got the defender in the air, took two or three dribbles, got to about 13 feet, and knocked down a field goal. 8-4, Williamstown. Brown has it, gets a screen from Betts, kicks it to Kason Matthews. His field goal attempt is up and no good. Defensive rebound by Glassboro, and they're out in transition, and out with it is Boggins. Kicks to the three, and that three-point field goal by Barr goes down. So Barr with a two-point field goal from 13 feet, and then a three-point field goal with back-to-back field goals has cut the Williamstown lead to 1 at 8-7. Minute left here in the first. Reggie Brown, dribble drive to the baseline, kicks it to the corner to Schnapp, gets it back out to Betts, to the near side to Ozias Williams, to Reggie Brown, and he travels on the play. Checking into the game for Glassboro's Adian Harris, and coming back in, which is another good sign if you're a Glassboro fan, number 0, Xavier Saab, back into the game. So Glassboro has their two best players back in, looking to finish this first quarter strong, as they have here in the last minute already. Saab with the basketball to Barr. They play catch at the half-court line. 37 seconds left. Saab kicks to the corner. Kenny Smith has it, back to Saab. He gets it to the elbow to Boggins. Boggins back to the corner. Kenny Smith dribbles to 15, 16 feet. That attempt is up and no good. And it'll be Williamstown basketball with 21.1 left. Once again, we'd love to thank you for tuning in to BFA Sports. It has been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure, to cover Williamstown High School's boys basketball team this year. Head coach Adam D'Andrea, and to say they are on the right track is an understatement. The future looks bright here at Williamstown High School. Reggie Brown crosses the timeline, and they're going to settle for the last shot. There's 7 seconds left. Brown has it. Good head and ball fake against Saab. Gets to the paint, gets to the rim, can't score, but he's fouled. Foul is on Glassboro's
first, team second.
number 2, Tay Thomas. That's his first, team second. Reggie Brown will go to the line. Williamstown has a 1-point lead. He'll shoot 2 and look to increase that, and he does with the first one. Second one is up and good as well. 10-7 Williamstown. Barr has it. One throw ahead pass to Kenny Smith. That three-point field goal attempt is up and good. Kenny Smith can score from anywhere. Perfect example of it right there. Three-point field goal at the buzzer locks us up at 10. It's 10-10 going to the second. We'll be back.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
We're back live at Williamstown High School, Tri-County playoff matchup between the Braves of Williamstown and Glassboro. Let's watch this. That's a three-point field goal right there by Drew Schnapp. There's the second one he made that gave them, Williamstown, an 8-2 lead, forced a timeout by Glassboro. However, at the buzzer, Kenny Smith just answered and locked this game up at 10. I'll tell you what, for those of you who have heard the pregame festivities here at Williamstown High School, we said the public address announcer is Mr. Dave Geyer. However, if you guys know who I'm speaking of, to me it sounds an awful lot like Matt Cord of the Philadelphia 76ers. Dave Geyer is one of the best in the business, and he does a wonderful job here from Williamstown High School, and it's been a pleasure to work with him as well. The second quarter will begin with the Bulldogs of Glassboro in possession of the basketball. I'd like to thank our sponsors to help bring this Williamstown Braves action to you. Burlington Beef, Ronnie's Produce, and Iliano's Italian Restaurant in Hamilton. Williamstown's in their zone defense. Kenny Smith knocks down another three right from where he just drained the one at the end of the quarter. So Kenny Smith ends the first with a wing three and starts the second the same way. 13-10 Glassboro. Now Glassboro's in their zone. Kamar Goodall to Schnapp to Foreman. To the baseline to Josh Roberts. It's tipped away from him, and the possession will remain with Williamstown. (13-10) Bulldogs after a pair of threes by Kenny Smith. Barr tips the inbounds pass away. In transition is Smith. He can't score, but he is fouled. So the inbounds pass is stolen by the Bulldogs. Barr tipped it away to Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith got all the way to the rim and drew the foul. Foul was on number one, Kamar Goodall. That's his first. It'll be Williamstown's first of the second quarter. Kenny Smith gets a pair from the foul line. The first one is up and no good. Smith gets another. And he makes the second. So it's 14-10. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Goodall to Schnapp. Schnapp into the post. That's tipped away, and there's a skirmish for the ball. And there's a tie-up for the ball between Kenny Smith and Braden Covington. Jump ball possession arrow goes to the Braves, so it'll be Williamstown basketball. Schnapp to inbound. To the corner, to Foreman. Foreman takes a three-point field goal attempt off the dribble. No good. Rebound to Tay Thomas of Glassboro. Smith has it as he crosses the timeline. He gets it to Saab. They play catch. He comes off a screen of Thomas. Now to Barr. Back to Saab. And Kenny Smith regroups for the Bulldogs. To the wing to Saab. Back up top to Barr. Williamstown still in their zone defense. To the corner to Xavier Saab. And as he passes the ball into the post, there's a foul on the play. And the foul is on number 1, Kamar Goodall. That's his second, and Williamstown's second. To the line is Aiden Harris. First one is up and good. Reggie Brown comes back in, and he replaces Kamar Goodall, who now has to sit with those 2 fouls. Second one is up and good as well, and the Glassboro lead is now 6. It's a 14-2 run right now that Glassboro's on after it was an 8-2 lead after the Schnapp pair of threes. Schnapp has it now for Williamstown. He throws it away as he tries to enter the post. Here comes the Bulldogs of Glassboro. Kenny Smith has it to the foul line, kicks to the corner. Barr's three-point field goal attempt is up and short. Rebound is up and put back. That's no good. Second rebound is by Tay Thomas. They kick it back out. That is a deep three by Kenny Smith, which is banked in. There was a defender in his face. However, he banked it in from about 26 feet. And after he banks it in to give Glassboro a 9-point lead, there's a timeout by Glassboro, and we'll take it with him. It's 19-10, Bulldog.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
We're back at Williamstown High School. Head coach Adam D'Andrea trying to talk to his team to see what he can get going on the offensive end. Unfortunately for Williamstown, it hasn't been much as of late on the offensive end. However, for Glassboro, it's the Kenny Smith show. Kenny Smith has just now made 3 threes. 2 here in the beginning of the second and 1 at the end of the first. At the buzzer, to be exact. He's got 11 of Glassboro's 19, and he's putting on a show here so far tonight, and it's not the first time he's done that. Kenny Smith has done this all year long for the Bulldogs of Glassboro. Reggie Brown, who's been known to put on a show himself for Williamstown, has the ball, and they're looking at a 2-3 zone again as Glassboro goes back to the zone. Now they try to find Josh Roberts in the paint. They do it. Kicks it back out to Tyson Foreman, and that's good ball movement. Tyson Foreman knocks down a 16-footer from the baseline. So there you go. Head coach Adam D'Andrea was looking for a bucket, was able to get some good ball movement from his players. They executed against the zone, and they knocked down a 16-footer. And we have a travel on the play. Kenny Smith didn't get the pass off before landing to the floor. That's why it's good never to leave your feet unless you know where you're passing the basketball, but you shouldn't leave your feet to pass the ball for that reason right there. Williamstown has it, and again, now they're going to work against that 2-3 zone. Again, Covington for 3. That's no good. Tyson Foreman, however, is able to get the floorboard. He looks to take Kenny Smith, gets to the baseline where he just made one, finds Josh Roberts. That's no good. Weak side rebound by Barr. Glassboro in possession. 19-12 Bulldogs. Just under 5 minutes left here before the half. Kenny Smith as he's being covered by Schnapp. Now to Thomas. Thomas to Harris. Now Saab. Devon Barr resets. They get the ball to the elbow, and then they find a backdoor cutting Saab. He can't make the reverse layup. Rebound to Williamstown. They look to cut into the 7-point lead. They find Josh Roberts, and he walks on the play. Josh Roberts wanted to receive the pass and go straight up. However, when he turned to go up, he met the defender of Glassboro, shuffled the feet in the process without putting it on the floor. There's your travel. So Williamstown turns it over. Smith has it for the Bulldogs, and he crosses the timeline. His pass to the post is tipped away by Basile Mateen. Basile Mateen's layup is no good in transition. Back comes Kenny Smith. His throw-ahead pass to Saab is out of bounds. So Basile Mateen into the game for the first time today. Was able to get himself out in transition after a good aggressive steal on the defensive end. Couldn't finish. 3:49 left here before the half. Williamstown looking to cut into a 7-point lead. Covington is doubled on the wing. And now he's in trouble, and there's a tie-up and a jump ball, and this time the arrow will belong to Glassboro.
Jump ball. Glassboro possession.
Glassboro into the paint. First one try doesn't go, but a rebound and put back by Xavier Saab. 21-12. Lead is now 9 for Glassboro. Covington on the wing. Back up top to Brown. Back to Covington. Back to Brown. Deep three-point field goal is up and nothing but the bottom. Reggie Brown from 23 feet. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 21-15 now. Just over 3 minutes left in the second of Tri-County Playoff Conference action. Field goal attempt is up and no good by Harris. Williamstown, Basillo into the game. Now to Reggie Brown. He gets to the paint. Left hand is up and good. Acrobatic layup by Reggie Brown. 5 straight for him. 21-17 is the lead. Kenny Smith looks to answer. He gets the ball into the post, and laying it in is Aiden Harris. Nice dribble drive. Drew the defender, did Kenny Smith. Good find to Harris, and Harris finishes for 2. Basillo on the wing. To Brown to Covington. Covington's guard-to-guard pass is taken away, and there's a foul on Glassboro's number 5, Devon Barr. Just went through the offensive player in order to try to attempt to get the steal. Covington will catch a breather. Elijah Betts comes in for Williamstown. So on the floor is Brown, Basillo, Mateen, Foreman, and Betts for Williamstown. Foreman, 3 from the corner. Got it. 3-point field goal for Tyson Foreman from the corner. And I don't care if you're in zone or man, but you better find Foreman because he can flat out shoot it. And he's knocked down a couple here already tonight. Kenny Smith dribble drive on Mateen. Fade away from 17 feet. That's no good. Rebound to Williamstown's Elijah Betts. Foreman has it. Gets to the top of the key. To the post. Kicked opposite to Reggie Brown. Dribble drive is a block shot. However, they call it a jump ball. And it'll be Williamstown's possession due to the arrow. Aiden Harris checks back in. He replaces Devon Barr for Glassboro. Basillo to inbound. Finds Mateen. Mateen fade away. That's no good. Rebound to Glassboro's Kenny Smith. He takes Mateen all the way to the paint, all the way to the rim, and can't get it to go. Betts with the rebound, out to Basillo. He goes behind the back, now gets to the paint, gets to the right hand, and drops it off to Betts. He can't finish, however. Basillo tracks it down, and great hustle by Ian Basillo. We've talked about it. He just makes energy plays, play after play after play, and gets so much accomplished for this Williamstown team. Another great effort play by Ian Basillo, and it gets Williamstown a possession. Foreman from the top of the key. Good head and ball fake. Gets the defender in the air. Can't let it go, however. He does get it into the hands of Reggie Brown, who's being covered by Smith. He now goes to the right hand. Smith's covering. Brown can't finish at the rim. Rebound to Saab. He now kicks it back at, dribble drives into the paint, and there's a foul on the play. Let's see who it's on. Foul's on number 4, Tyson Foreman. That's his second, team third here in the second quarter. And Saab will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is around the rim and out. 23-20, just under a minute left, 59.6 to be exact. Back and forth action. Williamstown got off to an early 8-2 start. Glassboro came back, got themselves a 9-point lead. Saab misses the second one. It's tracked down by Saab, however. He finds Kenny Smith, gets to the foul line, now kicks it back out. Shot is up by Marley Crow, and that's no good as it goes over the backboard and out of bounds. And as I was saying, Glassboro found themselves after being down 6, up 9. And here comes Williamstown charging back here at the end of the second. Now only down 3 with the basketball. Alex Adelaide comes back in for Crow. Reggie Brown in possession to Basillo. Now to Schnapp. Around the perimeter we go. Dribble handoffs. Motion offense for Williamstown. Schnapp has it. Finds Betts at the foul line. Now to Reggie Brown, who's cutting to the paint, and he lays it in for 2. Reggie Brown, who has 7 points in the quarter, and Williamstown has cut Glassboro's 9-point lead to just 1. 17 ticks left before the half. Kenny Smith has it. He's being covered by Mateen. 10 seconds left. Smith picks the dribble up by half court, which is kind of what Williamstown was hoping for. Saab now has it. He looks to get to the elbow. He kicks it. Now they get it back to the corner to Aiden Harris, and Glassboro can't get a shot off. Glassboro had the ball in the hands of Kenny Smith and Xavier Saab. However, neither one of them were able to get a shot off, and neither can Glassboro prior to the end of the half. There's the 3-point field goal going down. There's the acrobatic layup by Reggie Brown. And the 3-point field goal by Foreman. These are your first half highlights. Right there, Reggie Brown to the rim, laying it in right before the half. And as we go to the half, it's a Glassboro with a 1-point lead, 23-22 over the Braves of Williamstown.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com. Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
Cooper University Healthcare.
Welcome back to Williamstown High School. I'm Steve Westcott with BFA Sports, and if you missed the first half here of Williamstown basketball, you missed a good one. You're looking at some first half highlights. There's Drew Schnapp for a three-point field goal. He came back with a second one right after that. That gave Williamstown an 8-2 lead. Foreman from the baseline for 16 feet. There's Reggie Brown's three prior to the half. There's his acrobatic layup right after it. And that's Tyson Foreman with a three-point field goal of his own. Reggie Brown just before the half. It's been back and forth action. It's been non-stop action. However, the zones have quieted. The half-court offense is down a little bit. That's the reason for our low-scoring game at 23-22 at the half, which Glassboro does have a one-point lead. Let's go over some leading scorers here at halftime. A game high, first for Glassboro, Kenny Smith has a game high 12. He's Glassboro's leading scorer, which he usually is. Devon Barr had 5, Aiden Harris had 4, and Xavier Sabb had 2. As Kenny Smith was the leading scorer for Glassboro and usually is, so is Reggie Brown for Williamstown, and he didn't disappoint in that first half either. He had 11 to lead the Braves of Williamstown. Drew Schnapp had 6, with those 2 threes in the first quarter, which gave them an 8-2 lead, and 5 points from Tyson Foreman. So it was back and forth. It was a game of runs in the first half. Williamstown got out to an 8-2 lead. Glassboro went on a 14-2 run themselves. They ended up getting a 9-point lead in the second, and then Williamstown made a run at the end of the second to cut the lead to 1, and that's where we stand as we go to the third quarter. We're looking for a good contest right to the finish. This is Tri-County playoff action. Glassboro's the visiting Bulldogs here at Williamstown against the Braves. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Burlington Beef. For any of your beef needs, Burlington Beef's been around since 1993. If you have any beef needs, please go see Burlington Beef. If you have any produce needs, such as produce, packaging, etc., you got to go to Ronnie's Produce. Ronnie's Produce, your leader in the packaging industry. And then, of course, Iliano's Fine Italian Cuisine in Hamilton, New Jersey. Iliano's Restaurant on Route 54. Glassboro starts with the basketball. It's in the hands of Barr. Gets it now to Kenny Smith. And he greets Reggie Brown with an elbow. Not that it was intentional. However, Reggie Brown got up into played tight coverage there, and he got the elbow from Kenny Smith inadvertently. Foreman pulls up for 3, and that goes down. I said you can't leave Tyson Foreman open, whether you're in a zone, whether you're in man or in transition. If Foreman's open, and he's going to knock it down. Williamstown just comes up with a steal. Foreman now with a little 12-foot floater. That's no good. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Glassboro's basketball. So Williamstown now has a 2-point lead after the Foreman 3. And that was nothing but bottoms for the start of the second half for Tyson Foreman from the far wing. Now Williamstown says, let's show some energy. Let's get up and press. They're in their 1-2-1-1 full court press. Glassboro does break that. Sabb has it, tries to get all the way to the rim, bounces it to Harris. His field goal attempt is up and good and draws the foul. Aiden Harris scores, draws the foul, will go to the line and attempt to complete a 3-point play. The foul was on number 12, Reggie Brown. His first, team second. Free throw attempt is up and good. 1-point lead now for the Bulldogs, 26-25, which is what it was at the start of the third. Mateen has it. Pulls up from 16 feet, down that goes. Basil Mateen, dribble drive to 16 feet, just past the elbow, and he knocked down a field goal. Williamstown back in front. Kenny Smith drives, lob, up to Sabb, that's up and good. Good find by Kenny Smith. in transition after breaking the Williamstown press, and we're on the seesaw with Glassboro now back in front. Kason Matthews is doubled.
Jump ball.
There's a jump ball called on the tie-up. It'll be Braves possession because Glassboro had it to start the third. Glassboro man-to-man. They get the ball to the corner to Schnapp. He dribble drives to about 10 feet. Bank shot is up and no good. Glassboro comes down with the rebound. Schnapp almost steals it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Glassboro possession. Williamstown now backs out of their full court press. They were in 1-2-1-1 for a while, and now they're in straight half-court man. Mateen to cover Smith. Ball's in the hands of Saab. To Smith, now to Barr. Barr's being covered by Brown. And we have a call on the baseline off the ball. The foul's on number 21, White. That's Aiden Harris.
Defensive foul, Aiden Harris. His first, team first.
Must have set some kind of screen as we're watching the ball up at the top of the key, almost at the half-court line. Aiden Harris commits the foul along the baseline. Must have been some kind of illegal screen for Harris. That's his first, team's first here in the third. Williamstown in possession. Mateen has it at the elbow again, where he just knocked a shot down from, and he knocks another one down. Basil Mateen with 2 straight 16-footers from the exact same spot. 29-28 Williamstown. Saab to the basket. That doesn't go. Battle for the rebound between Brown and Harris. There's a jump ball on the play, and this time the possession will belong to Glassboro. 29-28, Williamstown up 1. Smith gets it inside to Saab. Saab's field goal attempt is up, and that's no good. We have a foul on the play, and it's on number 35, Braden Covington. That's Williamstown third at a quarter. However, it's Covington's first. And Saab will shoot 2. Xavier Saab at the line. Misses the first. Checking into the game for Glassboro is number 11, Will Boggins. He replaces Aiden Harris. Boggins was in the starting lineup to start this contest this evening. Saab's second free throw attempt is up and no good. There's a foul on the rebound as Mateen got up nice and high for that rebound, and he got fouled coming down with it. Fouls on number 11, Boggins, who just checked in. That's his first. It'll be Glassboro's second. 5:30 left in the third. Williamstown up 1. Brown looks to go by Smith. Begins to do so, however, from behind. Smith tips the ball away. Possession will remain Williamstown. Lob pass up top. Mateen has it. Now Brown. To Kason Matthews. Mateen gathers the guard-to-guard pass, and he fires a 3. That's up and no good. Schnapp battles for the rebound. Outlet pass is tipped away and stolen back by Reggie Brown. He gets all the way to the paint, to the rim, and scores. Reggie Brown has had a couple acrobatic layups in here tonight. He had 11 at halftime, and he has another acrobatic layup there to give Williamstown a 3-point lead, 31-28. Smith comes back to the paint. He has an acrobatic layup himself. Kenny Smith can score with the best of them. Anything you can do, I can do better. Just right there by Kenny Smith. 2 really good players going at it each other here tonight, Smith and Brown. 3-point field goal by Schnapp is up and no good. Glassboro in transition. That's that's Boggins with the basketball. To Smith. And Glassboro regroup down 1. Backdoor cut by Barr. He receives the pass. He kicks it back out. Dribble drive. Floater is 10-footer is no good. That was taken by Tay Thomas. Glassboro with the offensive rebound, and they get it back into the hands of Smith. Dribble to the paint. Layup. No good. Smith, however, regathers it off the loose ball. Saab for 3. That 3-point field goal is no good. Defensive rebound by Mateen. Williamstown still up 1. 3:50 left here in the third. Brown, dribble drive, gets fouled along the way. Fouls on Will Boggins. That's his second. Glassboro's third here in the third. Each team with 3 team fouls. They called the foul on the shot, so Reggie Brown will shoot 2. Knocks down the first. Multiple substitutions for Williamstown. Elijah Betts, Ian Basillo, and Kamar Goodall all come into the game. Kason Matthews, Drew Schnapp, and Covington will all get breathers. Second free throw attempt is no good. Look at Elijah Betts rewarding the coach for putting him in with a great offensive rebound. However, it's turned over in transition. It's followed up by Saab. In transition was to the rim, and there's a foul on the play. In transition was Barr for Glassboro. He couldn't get the layup to go, but Saab followed it up with an athletic dunk. Mateen is fouled on the way to the basket. He's fouled by Saab. That's Saab's first, Glassboro's fourth. We're tied at 32 with Mateen at the line. First one is up and no good. Second one goes down, however, and Williamstown is back up 1. 33-32 on the Mateen free throw. 3:23 left here in the third. Barr to Harris. 15-footer short. Hits the front of the rim, however, the rebound is collected by Williamstown. In transition comes Harris. He gets by Smith. Can't get all the way to the baseline. Kicks it back out to Goodall. Goodall looks to take Saab, and he turns it over. Backcourt violation on Kamar Goodall as he lost the dribble. It'll be Glassboro possession. 3:02 left, down 1. Williamstown in their zone defense that they played a lot here this evening. However, you got to get out on Kenny Smith. You can't just leave him alone out there. That's what the Braves did. And although it was a deep 3, it's a knockdown 3 for Kenny Smith, and Glassboro's back up 2. Goodall to Betts. Betts to Mateen. Mateen takes a 3. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Saab. Now into the hands of Smith. He dribbles to the foul line. Now gets by the defender. Floater is up and good. What a move by Kenny Smith right there. And he's playing a third quarter just where he left off the entire first half. He was the leading scorer at halftime with 12, and he's continuing that pace here in the third. It's 37-33. Three-point field goal attempt by Brown is no good. Rebound got taken down by Glassboro. In transition is Smith. Gets to the paint, the layup is up and good, and it's the Kenny Smith show. The momentum started with a follow-up dunk by Saab. Xavier Saab's follow-up dunk, and then 3 straight field goals. A 3 and 2 twos, 7 straight by Kenny Smith, and they've extended this lead to 39-33. Timeout, Williamstown.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
You're looking at the Williamstown huddle. It's been back and forth action. Coach Adam D'Andrea giving instructions to his young kids as to what he wants to do here in order to finish the third. Down 6, 39-33 on a big run right here by Glassboro. 7-0 run. Glassboro went from down 1 to now up 6. It'll be Williamstown's possession. Glassboro picking up full court man right now. Brown has it. Being covered by Smith. To the Mateen, right in front of his bench. Up top to Brown. Brown back to Mateen. Now to Basillo. Basillo dribble drives right to the foul line. He stops at 15 feet, but he kicks it back out to Goodall. Goodall now up top to Brown. He'll try again, gets back to 15 feet, and again kicks it back out. And the ball is stolen. Ball stolen by Aiden Harris. The throw ahead is layup is no good. However, the follow by Saab is up and good again. He didn't dunk this one like he did the last one. However, it's still a rebound and putback for Xavier Saab, and the lead is now 8, 41-33 for Glassboro. Goodall to Brown. Brown to Basillo. Again, it's been a game of runs, and Glassboro's on one right now. Pass to Brown is tipped away from Brown, out of bounds. The possession will remain Williamstown. Checking into the game for Glassboro's Alex Adelaide. He'll come in for Will Boggins. Goodall receives the inbounds pass. He looks to take Saab, does so to about 12 feet. That field goal attempt is up and no good. However, he follows his own shot. That attempt is up and no good as well. Throw ahead pass by Glassboro. They tried to get it to Kenny Smith on a skip pass. However, Basillo hustling back on defense again makes a real energy play and steals the basketball. As he drives with his right hand, he can't get the bank shot to go from 8 feet. Glassboro with the rebound. And now they come into the offensive end. Is Adelaide. He's covered by Basillo. His pass is stolen, and in transition is Elijah Betts. However, his attempt is blocked. And as there's a skirmish for the ball, it goes out of bounds, and the possession will be Williamstown's after Glassboro's last touch. Boggins coming back in now, and he'll come back in for Adelaide. Williamstown in possession, down 8, looking to cut into that 8-point lead. Goodall has it, kicks to Basillo. He gets to about 17 feet. That jump shot is up and no good at the end of this third. So that Basillo's shot is no good at the end of the third. We're going to go to the fourth. Glassboro's going to get into it with an 8-point lead, 41-33.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
Three-point field goal right there. Another one by Foreman. There's Mateen, 16-footer. Then he makes a second one. Another acrobatic layup by Reggie Brown. Look at that. What a great camera angle that is. Great job by our BFA crew. And there's the huddle. So we got 1 quarter left in Tri-County playoff action. The visiting Bulldogs of Glassboro hold an 8-point lead at 41-33. But as we've been saying the entire contest, this has been a game of runs. Glassboro did finish the third quarter strong, but expect Williamstown to come out and go on a run of their own as they have on 2 occasions already in this contest. Neither team has been able to get away from the other, and we don't expect that to happen here as we think this one will go down to the wire. Brown gets it into Foreman. Foreman to Schnapp. Schnapp to Elijah Betts. Back to Schnapp. To Foreman. Kenny Smith steps out and wants to confront him a little bit. Williamstown finds a cutting Reggie Brown, and the ball goes back outside to Mateen. He makes a spin dribble. Kenny Smith comes and doubles him. Mateen was being covered by Aiden Harris. Kenny Smith on a spin dribble by Mateen came and doubled him. Mateen didn't see him. It was tipped away from Mateen, and a skirmish for the basketball ends up being Glassboro's basketball. Sab runs the inbounds pass down right at the half-court line. Boggins has it. Back to Sab. Dribble drive to the baseline. That up to the rim. That's no good. Sab fights for the rebound, and it's off of him out of bounds. Xavier Sab with a good move to the basket. However, couldn't get the finish to go. Fighting for the rebound, loses it out of bounds, and Williamstown will look to cut into an 8-point lead of Glassboro. Mateen has it to Elijah Betts. Around the horn to Brown. Brown's going to let a deep three-point field goal go. That's no good. Schnapp tries to hustle it down. Can't do so because it's in the hands of Kenny Smith. And there's a foul in the play. Foul's on number 14. That is Drew Schnapp. His first. Williamstown's first of the fourth quarter. Kenny Smith has been everything in this contest that he's cracked up to be. He's a really good player, knows how to score, and is scoring a lot in this one. And the pass from Boggins to Kenny Smith is out of bounds. Kenny Smith was looking to go backdoor. Boggins thought he was going to stay out in the perimeter. This communication costs us the turnover. So Glassboro hasn't been able to extend this lead in the first minute and a half, and Williamstown hasn't been able to cut into it until just now. Basil Mateen gets loose along the baseline. A good find and a good finish by Mateen, and now it's 6. See if Williamstown can get a stop here. Get themselves on a run as they've done on a couple of occasions already in this contest. Good find by Aiden Harris to Will Boggins. Boggins finishes for 2, leads back to 8. Foreman has it. He finds a cutting Elijah Betts. However, Betts walks with it. Betts travels it in traffic in the paint. Covington comes back in. He'll replace Betts. Also coming back in for Glassboro is Tay Thomas. And it looks as though we're going to have a Glassboro timeout. So Coach Lionel Payne wants to talk some things over here. Up 8, he wants to make sure that they know what they're doing as for the stretch run. 6:05 left in the fourth. Glassboro up 8.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
I want to thank BFA Homeworks, Mr. Doug Stasic. I want to thank Burlington Beef. For any of your beef needs, call Burlington Beef. I want to thank Ronnie's Produce for any of your packaging produce needs. And Iliano's Italian Restaurant. Fine casual dining and cuisine at Iliano's in Hamilton. Those sponsors of what allowed us to cover Williamstown basketball team all year long, and again, it's been a pleasure. We're inside of 6 minutes left here. Williamstown's going to double at half court. Kenny Smith finds Sab. He attempts to get the ball to Tay Thomas. That's stolen, however, by Williamstown, and they come back in transition. Reggie Brown looking to get to the paint, get to the rim. He does so and scores. We've talked about how Kenny Smith's lived up to his billing in here tonight, and don't discount Reggie Brown because he's done the same thing for Williamstown. 1-2-2 half-court zone here being played by and press, half-court press by Williamstown. There's the double from Schnapp and Brown. Smith now has it. And that's a deep 3. That's no good. Sab, however, hustles down the rebound. Xavier Sab hustles down the rebound and scores with the rebound putback. So the lead is still 8. Glassboro's now going to call a 30-second timeout.
Full timeout.
It is now a full timeout. They've switched it from a 30 to a full. We'll take it with them.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
All right, we're back. You're looking at the Glassboro huddle. Coach Lionel Payne and the visiting Glassboro Bulldogs with an 8-point lead, 45-37. We're in the fourth. 5:11 left to be exact in the fourth. There's the horn to get both teams back out onto the playing floor. It'll be Williamstown basketball. Glassboro's in their man-to-man half-court defense, and it's Smith covering Brown. These two have put on a show tonight. Ball rotates around the perimeter. Brown now gets it on the block, kicks it back out, all the way back out top to Foreman. To Brown. Now to Mateen. Mateen lets a three-point field goal going down. It goes from the far wing. Bazil Mateen for three. And the Glassboro lead is now only 5 with 4:36 left in the final frame. Bazil Mateen covering Kenny Smith. He looks to get to the rim. He does so. Draws the foul. Kenny Smith with a good hesitation move. One left step with the ball handle on a hesitation move. Got Mateen the favor to paint. That time he darted to the rim on the block and drew the foul on Mateen. It's Mateen's first. That's Williamstown's second here of the fourth quarter. Smith lets the first free throw fly and knocks it down. Lead is back to 6 for Glassboro. Second Smith free throw is up and good as well. 47-40. 4:25 left here in the fourth. Foreman to Brown. Back to Foreman. Now Glassboro's back in their 2-3 zone defense after just going man. Skip past the Foreman. Head and ball fake for the three-point field goal. Doesn't let it go. However, he lets the 16-footer go off the front of the rim, and back comes Glassboro after the defensive rebound. Saab to the foul line to Harris. Harris to the wing. Devon Barr hits a three from right in front of his bench. Good find by Harris. Defense caved in. The zone caved in. Barr was alone in front of his bench, and he knocked down a big three, and that makes the lead 10 for Glassboro. Foreman bounce pass to Brown. Brown kicks it to Covington. Covington's three-point field goal is no good. However, he's fouled on the play. And the foul's on number 5, Devon Barr. And that will be 3 free throws for Braden Covington. Have to let the shooter land. Barr did not do so there. Covington fell to the floor as he came to the floor, and he'll get 3 free throws. Williamstown needs him. The first one is up and good. Second one is no good. However, he'll get a third. Coach Lionel Payne does a nice job with his Glassboro Bulldogs. Of course, this isn't his first rodeo. He was here years ago as an assistant here at Williamstown, I believe. And then I also believe he was part of the staff at Woodbury when they had their state championship team there at Woodbury High School. Glassboro in transition. Kenny Smith to Saab, and Saab lays it in for 2, and it's now an 11-point lead. Mateen's deep three from in front of Coach D'Andrea is no good. Glassboro on the offensive end. Mateen covering Smith. Smith to Barr. Now to Harris. He's covered by Covington. To Smith. Smith looks as though he wants to take Basile Mateen. Mateen comes up to cover. Smith goes by him after he goes through the legs, kicks at the Barr. Barr will bring it back out. Glassboro not in any hurry here, up 11. 2:35 left in the contest. Now Smith is doubled, and what a cross-court pass to the block. Xavier Saab. Xavier Saab was what a find by Kenny Smith, and Saab did nothing but finish and lay it in. Coach Adam D'Andrea calls timeout. The lead is 54-41. It's 13 with 2:21 left here in the fourth.
Have you been thinking about selling your home but concerned about the high interest rates for a mortgage? With my real estate marketing team at BFA Homeworks, I can help you maximize the value of your property and streamline the selling process. In my 20-plus years as a finance and production executive, my network of professionals have built custom solutions for each one of our clients. Meet with our award-winning team of real estate, video production, and finance experts to make your home work for you. Call or visit us today at www.bfahomeworks.com.
You're looking at Coach Lionel Payne and the Glassboro Bulldogs huddle. Just a great find a second ago by Kenny Smith, who found Xavier Saab all alone on a cross-court pass to the block. Saab finished, and that gave the Bulldogs a 13-point lead, thus leading to the timeout by Coach Adam D'Andrea in Williamstown High School. 54-41, 2:21 left in the final frame. Foreman will inbound for Williamstown. He does so to Brown, now back to Foreman. Reggie Brown for three, that's no good. Rebound to Glassboro's Kenny Smith. Time ticking away from the Braves here. Inside at 2 minutes. Kenny Smith with the basketball, covered by Brown. Cross-court pass to Barr. Basile will try to chase him down. Barr takes him inside the three-point line and kicks it to the corner. Then they go cross-court to Xavier Saab. He kicks it back out, though. Glassboro willing to run some clock here, letting the clock tick down. Got a minute and a half left here in the fourth. Smith tries to get to the rim. That shot is blocked. However, he regathers the rebound. He retreat dribbles and takes it all the way back out to the perimeter and gets it into the hands of Barr. He finds Aiden Harris. Aiden Harris to the baseline. Driving along the baseline is Tay Thomas. That doesn't go. Tay Thomas ends up with the basketball on the baseline stripe. And it'll be Williamstown possession. 1:13 left. Foreman. Is there a last-minute effort or run by Williamstown? Reggie Brown's drive to the basket. That doesn't go. The ball is rebounded and gathered by Basile. There is no basket on this play. The official calls timeout, blows the whistle because the ball hit the back stanchion. It hit the bar behind the backboard, which is out of bounds.
Baseball.
However, they say the ball was tipped by a Glassboro defender, so the possession will remain Williamstown's. Inbound to Brown. His deep three-point field goal is up and no good. Saab tries to get the rebound. Does so on the sideline. However, he turns it over to Williamstown. Dribble drive for Foreman is up and no good. Tay Thomas with the rebound. He'll throw it ahead to Aiden Harris. Aiden Harris gets it to Kenny Smith, and there's 37 seconds left. The lead is 13. There's a foul by Tyson Foreman on Kenny Smith. With 28.4 left in the contest. That's only the third team foul. However, it is Tyson Foreman's fourth. Devon Barr has it. He'll get it to Kenny Smith. Back to Barr. To the foul line to Harris, to the corner. Tay Thomas. 15 seconds left. 54-41 Glassboro. 10 seconds left. Williamstown will not foul. Glassboro will run this clock out, and Coach Lionel Payne is pumped as his kids gave him a great fourth quarter effort here, and they will win this contest 54-41. Ladies and gentlemen, for our producer back in the studio, the great David Virgilio. For the cameraman, the best in the business, Mr. Charles Hope. For cameraman 2, Mr. Pat Rush. As I said before, I'm Steve Westcott. Your final in Tri-County playoff action here tonight at Williamstown is the Glassboro Bulldogs 54, the Williamstown Braves 41. As I said, I'm Steve Westcott with BFA Sports, and we'd love to see you the next time you play ball.